Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another manga chapter review. We're continuing the chapter reviews of Kingdom of Z. This is finally the volume 6. Took me a little while to find it on stores, to be honest. Didn't want to buy it online because I didn't have a big batch to buy. Usually when I do online, because it is cheaper, I tend to do bigger batches, and I decided to wait until I found it on the store. So it is here. There is a few chapters, I think enough to go through the summer. I'll be posting maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. So yeah, there's enough to go through the summer. About 8 videos will come out of this volume. So it is volume 6. The characters are finally going more into, I guess, the next arc to see what's gonna happen and develop from there. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you check out my other first videos. First of all, of Kingdom of Z, which there's quite a bit of them already out. So go check them out on my channel. Yes, also can follow me on social media. It is on the description below. And subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more of this, do subscribe. I do have other chapter reviews as well as other manga, light novels, and anime reviews that you guys can check out. So, okay, Kingdom of Z. Last we left off, Sato, Miki, and Kaden are 3 main characters. You can kind of see them there. They are interrogating the opposing spy Ishibashi. Now Ishibashi, eh, he knows that he is in a spot where he can um, haggle a little bit. He throws a ridiculous offer of basically having Mickey and Cotting as his girls, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna kill him." And Shibashi's like, "Wait, like we can work something out." And they basically offer him a power position, and he's like, "Well, what does that even get me?" So they explain, and through the explanation, we find out a few things. One, there is currency happening within the university group, which again is divided into 3 different groups. The scientists, this group, which is led by Mickey and Cotton, and then you have the other uh, um, gang group that came out of the mafia. Sorry, not gang. So, anyways, they offered him a position where he could be a spy, and not just any spy, but someone who can pretty much get good money from his spying and observational skills that he has. He obviously continues listening and saying, okay, what can I do with the money? And they go with different things. One, you can get pretty decent place to stay here, a good decent amount of food, different types, because you wouldn't be eating like the commoner, you would have extra money. And they're like, you can also use the brothel. Now, they do go into some detail of why they decide to have a brothel, and it kind of makes sense. With there being so many younger guys, typically are the ones that survive this, zombie apocalypse, them wanting to have, their tendencies to be released, I guess we can say that. There has to be some type of management where they can attain it, maybe not as easy, but have them work for it. And that's just kind of the best way to do it. It's a win-win. Women who maybe aren't able to do the um, labor work that the men can do can win their money that way, and it kind of keeps everyone happy in some way or manner. Now, obviously, it's a horrible way to put it, but that's basically what's going on. He takes the offer, and essentially, the first thing that Mickey and Karin ask him to do is to call his boss, uh, Masanori, and explain that he has been captured. Now, he does call him, and we find out. Well, we kind of know this from the for volume 5, but it kind of repeats it. We have 2 leaders: Masanori, who is the leader of the group. He's an old biker. He's a fisherman, very much like rural type of mindset. Now he desires peace, and then you have his right hand man, second in command, Kasumasa, who calculated person, very smart, also from his old bike gang, but he is seeking war within the university group. So they call him up, they make him pretend that he's being chased, and Ishibashi basically through the phone tells him that he got rid of all the information, he got caught, etc., etc., and Mickey makes it seem like he is captured. Now, this is gonna prompt the other team or other group to want to go into war, and Mickey ends the chapter by saying, "Yeah, we're gonna go into some war, but there's not gonna be any losses." Now, that in a nutshell is this chapter. There is quite a bit of, I guess, build up already to what's going to happen next. And I kind of feel like she herself is going to grow her university group bigger without letting the other people of the university know. We know that they're doing this not behind people's backs, but without the authority permission that they should be having through the other groups in the university. So we know that Mickey has something under her sleeve, and what it seems like is that she is seeking more manpower under her. So I kind of feel like she's creating this whole fake war to get all of these other people from this other town and groups of people to be under her, and she might use it to her advantage to go against the leaders in the university, or she might betray them, or I don't know. Don't know really exactly what her mind is exactly going to, but I do know that she's hiding it for a reason, and I'm 90% sure it's to grow her army. So we'll see from there. For now, that is the chapter that we are right now, guys. It is a good chapter. I'm excited to see what happens next in the series. They're very short chapters. They're about maybe 12, 15 pages each, so it's not too bad to read. So I'll get them through as fast as possible. That is it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.